What's up, everyone? I've had a lot of questions about braid to leader, especially for spinning rods. Of course, there's the uni knot, there's the Albright knot, there's the Alberto knot. There's so many different braid to leader connections out there. This is going to be a video showing you how easy the FG knot can be. There's plenty of videos showing you how to tie it slow motion. People say it's too complicated, it takes too much time. This video is going to show you that the benefits of an FG knot greatly outweigh the cons of taking too long to tie it. So this video, I'm going to be showing you just how fast I can tie it, and really the main difference between most knots out there. This is still got the tag end on it, but hopefully you can see the FG knot there, and then you can also see the uni knot in there. The double uni knot is just 2 times, 3 times as thick as the FG knot, and technically has a lower breaking strength on it than the FG knot. Obviously, the FG knot technically isn't a knot, and for the purpose of this video here, I'm using 10-pound spider wire because that's what we have on this shop rod. And I believe this is like 17 fluoro, which generally you're never ever going to use 17-pound Abrazex to 10. But this is just trying to show you because it works even easier with a lot smaller line a lot of the times. So I'm just going to be using 17 as an example. So maybe you can kind of see it through the camera, but I'm doing the teeth tension method. A lot of people will do the pinky method or kind of like Ott Defoe does it. He ties it to the reel. This is purely going to be a speed test. Now, some things to note, what I like to do is I like to tie, a little knot section. This is my old FG knot I just did. And to do that, really the meaning behind that is it's not allowing the braid to split, which can hinder your knot strength. So typically I cut off, if I am tying a new FG knot or my leader gets so short, I'll go up, just a little bit of braid, because eventually this part will come loose, especially if you cut it direct, and I'll tie a new knot, be able to hold it in my teeth and control the tension on it. So I'm going to go ahead here, got my timer at 0, and I'm going to go ahead and tie this knot. Again, 10-pound braided line, 17 leader. So if you're fishing like, saltwater stuff, inshore, this is great, perfect for you. If you're throwing just wide variety things, top water, even on a spinning rod, something like a Pop Max, this is a great knot to tie. So let's go ahead, get this going. I'm going to tie it. I'm not sure how many wraps I'm going to do. I'm just going to do my normal amount. Typically, the way I count it, I'm going to be doing around 10 wraps, which is an over-under, which is kind of like 20 wraps, 21, I guess 10 one way, 10 the other way, but the way I count it, it's just 10 full wraps, over-under 1, over-under 2, right? So let's go ahead, do this here. I'm going to hit the timer, starting in 3, 2, 1. Time started. So I'm going to grab my line here. Make sure your first one is cinched down. Go over, under twice. Cinch it down really good. And that's going to set the rest of the knot. It's going to set me up for success here. Over, under. With intermittent tightenings of the knot. Because as you pull the entire knot down, it is going to really cinch it down nice and good here. So there we go, done with my wraps. Do my half hitches over both the lines. This is the important part. I'm fully cinching that knot down to overhand knots to really lock it in, protect the knot. Cut tags, hit stop. That was a little over 52 seconds, almost 53 seconds. And that is one killer knot right there, right? Could it have been more wraps? Absolutely. Is it just as strong? Absolutely, guys. Right there. I'll show you all a little closer here. Not the prettiest one, I will admit. There was a little inconsistency there where I rushed one of the tensioning pieces and it popped out just a little bit. We're going to see if I can focus right there. I mean, look how thin that is. I mean, if you were tying a braid to leader knot and you're not tying this FG knot, you are absolutely missing out. Tim, what do you think of that one there? big thumbs up. You know, it's not gonna break. And realistically, for people who think that
in the Army you're a go.
I'm a go.
You're a go, not a no-go. That's a go.
That's a go. So when it comes to tying the FG knot, it really just comes down to how you understand the knot itself, and really just comes down to practice. You know, this knot, highly acceptable. I would throw anything on this knot, even with, you know, lighter line, obviously. But this knot is not going to break. It's going to hold plenty more than the 10-pound or 17-pound breaking strength I'm getting out of this fluorocarbon. It is not going anywhere, and if I pull any harder, this braid is going to go straight into my hand. But that there, little quick video. I wanted to show y'all just how easy and efficient the FG knot can really be, because there's a lot of videos out there saying, oh, you know, it takes a little long, you know, a long time to tie. It might not be the best knot for you, but I just wanted to show you just how fast you can actually tie an FG knot with enough practice. Now, I tie a lot of these for my high school kids. I tie these for myself, and I throw a lot of spinning rods. So, you know, I like to use longer leaders if I can. So typically I'll go through one of these maybe every 2 weeks on a single rod before, you know, I've retied, you know, cut enough line off for crankbaits and all that, drop shots. But that right there, again, guys, FG knot in under 50 seconds, or almost, or what was it, 52 seconds, under a minute. I've tied several in 40 seconds. And again, you're still going to get the amazing knot strength out of just about any FG knot. If you want a more detailed video on this, more close-ups, let me know. I enjoy tying FG knots and teaching y'all a lot of cool information. So if you aren't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching this video at Lake Pro Tackle. See you guys.